Whenever I feel upset, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune so no one will. I keep thinking of Disneyland. You know, I forgot to mention, on New Year's Eve, I took my beautiful daughter, my wonderful daughter, Holly, to Disneyland. We spent New Year's Eve there. How many of you went to Disneyland on New Year's Eve? Hold up your beer bottles. Oh, if you have a beer bottle, I doubt you went to Disneyland. Nobody was drinking at Disneyland. It was so nice. Everybody was sober. I hate to go to these parties where everyone is stumbling drunk. It's such a pain, because I don't drink. I don't drink at all. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm such a great person. Basal cell. Didn't think it would show up that much. I should have put some makeup over it. No, that'll cause it. I did that the other day and I got infection in there. You can't put makeup over a basal cell carcinoma. So we went to Disneyland and it was terrific. It was great. An extravaganza, and there must have been 10 million people there. I mean, we couldn't even park in the parking lot. And we got there about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We had to park across the street in the overflow parking, in the parking lot at the convention center. Or no, I guess it was the Hilton Hotel. So we were in the overflow, completely filled all the parking spaces at Disneyland, and they were closing down all the ticket booths one by one. By the time Holly and I got to the ticket booth, there were only about 3 ticket booths open, and then they were going to finally. I guess they shut down, and that was it. Of course, they could only take in so many. But it seems to me here that they took in more than they were supposed to. I think they overdid themselves. It seems to me there must have been, I mean, many more people than should have been there, because Holly and I were walking down the hill from the haunted house, and all of a sudden we saw, and it was scary. I'm telling you, it was scary. I grabbed onto Holly and held onto her tight. There was a tidal wave of people hurtling towards us, running towards us, heading for the haunted house. And I mean a tidal wave. As far as I could see, were bobbing heads with panting faces. It was scary. I grabbed on Hollywood. Oh my Lord! Whoa! And you're body to body like this. Da, 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 da. But it was great. If you went there, you know, great parade. Holly got the best seat in the house. She is so smart. She went, and they have plants, you know, that they have along Main Street. Well, everybody else was trying to find a good place where they could see. And so they were sitting on the ground, you know, which isn't very comfortable, and on the curb, and it wasn't very comfortable. But Holly spotted they have plants in big wooden bases. Holly climbed up and sat on the edge of the wooden base of this tree or plant, whatever it is, and she had the best view of anybody. I mean, she's smart. And it was a great parade. Everybody was in it. Oh, and speaking of parades, congratulations to Regis. Did you know that he was the Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade? Yeah, Regis. Reg. He waved to me. Regis Philbin, Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade. That was great. Anyway, getting back to Disneyland, then we went down into Main Street, and they do everything right there. They have machines that were stirring up, what do you call it, fake snow. And first they had the fireworks, and then snowflakes drifted down from the sky and filled Main Street, made everything white. It was, so we had, and then in the background, of course, Bing Crosby is singing, "I'm dreaming of a white Christmas." It was what, you know, how much better can you have of New Year's Eve? Okay, so enough of a plug for Michael. What's his name? Who's the Michael? Enough of a plug, Michael. I deserve a lifelong pass for that kind of a plug. They tell me I have to wind up here and say, don't forget the Wally George newsletter. It's only $20 for 12 issues, and I tell you things I can't even tell you on the air. Personal to you every month. $20 cash, check, or money order to Wally George, P.O. Box 4942, Garden Grove, California, 92842. All right, subscribe. That's a command. We're now going to take a little break. Jeff Bingham is in the booth. He's our director and editor, and he's picked out some great moments from the past 19 years of our Hot Seat show. We are now in our 20th year, folks. Stay where you are. Right after these messages, it's highlights from Hot Seat. Stay there.